Greetings everyone, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, here to bring you another retro review from past seasons of The Loud House. In today's video, we look at Lily's big adventure from Season 4, and it holds a sweet spot on my list. Today's episode is titled, Any Given Sunday. First we'll discuss the plot, and then my thoughts and critiques with my final score. So, let's get right into it. The episode begins with Lily hearing her family might be going out for ice cream if her siblings don't misbehave. Seeing this could be her first chance to eat it for the first time, she does whatever she can to make sure she gets her hands on that ice cream, despite some near disasters along the way. Unfortunately, a low-flying bird causes her to drop her ice cream before she can taste it, and when the parlor closes early, she makes one last effort to get ice cream from Flips, and given what she went through, she definitely earned her reward. Well, that concludes the plot of the episode, so now we come to my thoughts and critiques. I'll just be honest when I say I never expected Lily to have her own episode in the series. Most of the time, she was either used as a background character or on certain occasions a plot device. But this episode right here put my previous convictions to rest, and this one made me appreciate Lily's character a lot more. With this being her first official solo episode, we see how far she's grown throughout the series, going from being an infant who has no idea of what's happening around her to a baby who knows what she wants and she'll do what she can to make sure she gets what she wants. On top of her goofy family doodles and Beauty and the Beast style fantasies, I really liked Lily's collective plan to ensure there would be no meltdowns before the big moment she was waiting for. The way she managed to make sure her siblings didn't cause any problems, and how she wasn't going to be denied her ice cream after all the trouble she went through to get it, proves how she's much more intelligent than her family gives her credit for. But in defense of the family and Lily, she can't speak in coherent sentences, so it's understandable why no one could figure out what Lily was trying to say. Well, maybe not everyone. Lisa was the only one who believed Lily was behind all of what they went through that day, and the dad says it's impossible because she's just a baby. Yeah, okay. The moment you see a baby charging in the battle, figuring out how to use the map on a phone, and knowing where emergency stashes of money are located, and keeping in mind your second to last child was born with a triple-digit IQ, it's safe to say nothing is impossible. A little bit out there, but not impossible. Now, as much as I enjoyed this episode, it does contain a plot hole that I never noticed until I went back and rewatched some past episodes. This episode claims Lily has never had ice cream before, but the Season 1 episode, Tale of Two Tables, shows her eating some. Going based on my theory about episode placement throughout the series, it would imply Any Given Sunday takes place before Tale of Two Tables. I say this because no one understands what Lily is trying to say or do throughout the episode, since they believe she's too young to know what's happening, let alone assume she couldn't have concocted all the events that led the story to its conclusion. That's exactly how most episodes in the first season are laid out when the rest of the family have interactions with her. But that changes as the series moves forward. There are plenty of other episodes, like Cooked for example, where everyone is fully aware of what she's trying to do, so again I would venture the guess and say this episode takes place during a time where everyone still thinks Lily is not capable of thinking for herself, and boy were they wrong to think that. Overall, this episode was just so sweet. Lily had one of her best performances by far, and just like her older brother might say, she was the baby with the plan, and had a very well thought out one if I may say. Her fantasy sequences about her ice cream and family were adorably silly, and even though she barely says a word throughout the episode, she showed how her actions speak louder than words, and she made that very clear. With that said, I give Any Given Sunday a 9.5 out of 10. Well folks, that concludes my review of Any Given Sunday. Lily may be on the low end of how I rank each of the 10 Loud Sisters, but this episode right here is highly recommended for anyone looking for a good quality episode from Season 4, and it just might be your number one if Lily is your favorite character. So what did you guys think of it? Love it? Hate it? Something you would add? Change? Keep it as it is? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest Loud House content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.